How your son to do something like that? Because his son ain't really. His son ain't really like that. You know what I mean? That's why he got to do all the talk. He got to do all the woofing at the mouth. You know what I mean?
All right.
As we know, Devin the Dream Haney got a fight coming up with Regis Prograis. Really, really interesting fight. Should be a really good fight, right? For however long it's lasts, seems like it's doing well as far as ticket sales. But Devin the Dream Haney's out doing his media rounds, and Ari Hawani from the MMA Hour is having a sit down with Devin the Dream Haney, as you can see here, and he gets asked about Tank Davis now. And, before, it seemed like a fight could have possibly happened, but, we haven't heard anything or seen anything from Tank Davis since he got out of jail from that little stint he did, right? But Devin the Dream Haney is now moving forward, and he's fighting Regis Prograis. But Devin Haney got asked now what he think about the Tank Davis fight and what weight should it be at. Let's see.
I think the Tank fight would be at
140.
Yeah,
it would have to happen. It would have to happen at 140.
Why is that?
I mean, he's fought at 140 before. He beat Mario Barrios at 140. I'm at 140 now. It would make the most sense for it to be at 140.
You say I'm at one.
Now, the problem with that is Mario Barrios was at 140, right? I gave Tank Davis a lot of credit for that because he showed me that he can move up in weight and beat up a bigger guy. However, come to find out later on, Mario Barrios had a rehydration clause on him. Mario Barrios came out and revealed that he had a rehydration clause on him. So just like Ryan Garcia, he wasn't able to rehydrate over 10 pounds. He was already a fighter that was struggling to make 140 pounds. He was on his cut. He was on his way to move up to 147 pounds anyway. And you know what? Let me go ahead and beat up on Barrios real quick. Hit him upside the head while he dehydrated. Put the stipulation on him and give him his bag and send him about his way. But Devin Haney is a different animal. Devin Haney is a fighter who was undisputed. He's a young fighter who really made a name for himself, and really, in a lot of people's eyes, he'll likely be the A side going into a fight with Tank Davis, despite Tank Davis considering himself to be in the face of boxing.
140 now.
He says Tank is the type of fighter. He says he doesn't care about belts, right?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't fight for belts. He fights for money. So he wouldn't care about the belts at 135. He would just want to make the money in fighting me. So 140.
And when you say I'm at 140 now, you are eventually going back to 135 though, right?
For the right fight.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Devin, let's stop kidding ourselves. You're not going back down to 135. There's no way you making 135, dude. It's over with. You've been doing that since you were 17 years old. You're not making 135. The right fight would be Tank Davis. And that's something that Tank Davis may try to pull on Devin Dream Haney just to kind of get out of the whole situation. Oh, no, I'm not going up to 140 no more. You got to come to me to 135.
Yeah, there's a chance you may not fight there again.
We got to see. If it's the right money, the right fight, then I'll be at 135 again.
Okay.
But my body's just maturing, and my body has grown so much since the beginning of my career. I started at 135 when I was 17. I turned pro at 135. So,
come on, yeah, it's time to move up, bro. It's time to move up. I think the only reason why he holding on to them belts because of a possibility to get a Tank Davis fight. I think that's the only reason why. I don't see no other reason why he will hold the belts. I don't think he'll hold it for Shakur Stevenson. I don't think it's anything like that. I think he's just holding it just for leverage in a fight with Tank Davis.
I've been here for a long time, and now that I just let my body just go and just let my body just mature and just rest and recover, I got even bigger.
Yeah, and you got to do that by not going back down to 135 again.
So 135 will definitely be even tougher for me to make, and it was already tough.
Yeah, absolutely. We already know that was a tough weight for Devin Haney to make, right? We already knew that was tough weight, but Gervonta Tank Davis ain't going. Tank Davis ain't gonna move. He ain't gonna budge. He ain't gonna move on that. That's just what Tank Davis do. I mean, he's gonna stand on that 135 thing. Watch what I tell you. It's not gonna be no super fight between Devin Haney and Gervonta Tank Davis. Oh no, I'm not going back up to 140 no more. They're too big up there. Unless I can put a rehydration clause on them. And this is unfortunate. This is the unfortunate reality when we're talking about Tank Davis. I don't want to have to, be the bearer of bad news. I don't want to be the leader of the doom and gloom. I'm just telling you that this is likely what's going to happen when we're talking about Tank Davis, man. I think it should be at 140. Tank fought at 140 before. It's less weight. They both got it cut. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney also gets asked about why the fight with Shakur Stevenson didn't happen. So let's find out what Devin Haney had to say to Ariel Helwani on the MMA Hour. Salute the MMA Hour. Let's see what he had to say.
In your mind, the Shakur fight. In your mind,
we presented the fight. If he would have said yes to the offer that I offered him, then the fight would have been made. So however close that is.
Would that have been with Top Rank, or could you have done that?
No, it would have been with Top Rank.
Okay. So is the 25% thing legit? Because I heard you say that the 25% is still bigger than anything he's ever gotten.
Yeah, it would have been the 25% would have been, bigger than all his fights put together he made.
All the 25%. 25% of what though? I don't even think they was even I don't even think they was really in negotiations long enough for it to really even be anything to where, anything solid, right? The whole little 25% and it's almost like they was just in the preliminaries. They never even really got things going. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they was in negotiations like Spencer Crawford was the first time, then they fell apart, then they had to revisit. Nah, nothing like that really happened. Shakur Stevenson actually tried to go the WBC route and try to enforce the mandatory, but then that's when Devin decided to move up and fight Regis Prograis at 140 pounds. That's what happened.
What's put together? Were you shocked that he said no?
Yeah, I think his ego, made him say no. His ego and the people around him. Also, I don't feel like he truly wanted to fight. I think he really wanted to just push me out of position. And
what do you mean by that? Like
he wanted, to.
Now see, Devin back stuttering again. He back stuttering again. When he talking about Shakur, he's to start stuttering. Come on, Dev. I thought you kind of got over that. I know that was one of your little issues. Now you're back stuttering again when we talking about Shakur Stevenson, bro. Come on, man.
Fight for a vacant belt rather than fight me.
The WBC one, right?
Yes, exactly.
Really?
But it is what it is. He chose that route, which, it's not a surprise to me because, it was all a publicity stunt. It was all, just to, clout and to push me out of position. So it is what it is. He chose that route, and maybe one day we'll still get it on.
So,
damn. So he said maybe one day. It's not guaranteed it's gonna happen. Devin don't really want to fight Shakur like that, man. I'm just being honest, man. If I'm just being honest with you guys, I don't think he really wants to deal with Shakur Stevenson unless he really, really got to. And his whole 25% thing, and they didn't even go in negotiation. There was nothing to really negotiate. Shakur Stevenson said, all right, if you want to play this game, I will go to WBC route. WBC tried to enforce the mandatory. Then that's when Devin decided to move up to 140 pounds, and now he simply vacated the WBC belt. And now that's why Shakur is fighting Edwin De Los Santos for the vacant WBC title. But, come on, man. And Shakur Stevenson reacts to this, and it says here on the screen, he laughed and he says, lying just like his daddy. I can't push nobody out of position that's the undisputed champion. Only way he could move out of position is if he make the choice to move out of position like he did. He chose to move up and fight Regis because he felt it was the easier option. Wow. So he said Regis Prograis was the easier option for Devin Haney, and this is why he moved up to go fight him. I mean, look, man. If I'm being honest, bro, that's what it looked like, dog. You know what I'm saying? Regis Prograis is a good fight, though. So you can't really knock him. It's not like he ran to an easier fight. He ran to one of the toughest guys in the weight class, right? One of the best guys in the weight class. One of the more avoided guys in the weight class. So you can't knock Devin Haney for fighting Regis Prograis, but you can knock him in a sense the way he low key sidestep Shakur Stevenson. But hey, look, everybody will have their opinion on what really happened. I suggest these young men fight in the future. And I didn't expect them to fight right now, but I think they go fight somewhere down the line. And, Devin Haney seemed like he's on a mission, and Shakur Stevenson, he's on a mission as well. Tank Davis, where he at, I don't know. But Devin Haney for sure said that fight has to happen at 140 pounds. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.